Yeah, there should be a new class, isn't there? Oh, no, no, no. I think they had, so they have a new talent system, but they have a new, talent spec for Death Knights? Or was it Demon Hunter? Yeah, it's just a new talent spec for Demon Hunter. There's not a new class. Yeah, there's no new class. At least so far. They might announce one later, who knows. It's still like, I think, barely in alpha now. Wouldn't that have been Dragonflight? Because they had the Invoker. And then War Within new class? Yeah, there was no new class for War Within. I am loving that they're adding Void Elves, and because of the new Demon Hunter little Void talent tree. I think that's pretty damn cool. I've always been a fan of the Void magic and the Void story and all that stuff. So like I should be playing and learning about this lore, but the way they've been going about it, it's just, it looks, I don't know, kind of bad. I still have been kind of watching clips and stuff, trying to keep up, trying to understand. I think I also just lost my love for the story when they just did Sylvanas pretty dirty. And the whole jailer thing. Wait a minute. Didn't I just see these creatures down there? Did I not check? Oh my gosh. I was checking for this. Apparently there is one of these that need them. Damn it. Releasing next year, going to be wrestling with Exit. Yeah. But I don't think XIV is going to release the next expansion until like much later at least. Because they're still like, what, halfway through Dawn Trail? August. War Within. The War with not Midnight. And then Midnight's gonna be Midnight's releasing in February. One more. If World of Warcraft did release a new class, though, like what kind of class would they release? Because they do have a lot already. I'm gonna do this quest over. Like I keep thinking about monk, but then I realize, oh, we already have monk. Because that was the main thing, like if you played Diablo, monks were pretty cool. So, it might be kind of, a hot topic. I don't know, hot take is what they say, I think. But like, I know in Final Fantasy, you heal, but you also DPS. Growing up, I was always a healer. And like during Burning Crusade, because I didn't really do many dungeons and raids. I especially did not do any raids back in vanilla. But I did do dungeons. I was like a druid trying to figure out everything. I barely made it past level 30. And then Burning Crusade came out and I got into raiding, like I hit mass cap and I got a guild into raiding. And I enjoyed healing. And during Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, maybe even Kata a little, actually. I remember Kata freaking hardcore dungeons, not dungeons, hardcore raids. That was pretty healing intensive. I like the factor of always on your toes healing. I don't like the idea of kind of, I think more towards the meta for healers in in-game and Final Fantasy from what I know, is you DPS kind of mainly and then just heal whenever people get low. I don't like that idea. I like the kind of on toes, oh shit, gotta spot this person up. And yeah, you could DPS in the meantime, but for me it's like, I want to say, because I know it kind of changed, because I raided in, was it not Warlords? I think I did a little bit of Warlords Trainer, but Battle for Azeroth. Battle for Azeroth kind of changed it to where you did DPS more. And that was fine. But from my understanding with Final Fantasy, it seems like you want to DPS first, then heal. Or like you only heal during a certain mechanic. And to me, that's kind of boring. I prefer to have like that on your toes kind of healing. But oh yeah, no, I'm still probably gonna definitely heal in Final Fantasy. I go with this over here. My main is probably gonna be healer. I still have to figure out which one I like. I've been interested in trying Dancer and Reaper. But yeah, I definitely have to experience it for myself too. I think my most favorite healing time was during Wrath of the Lich King, and the Discipline Priest was all about protection and the bubbles and the shields. That was really, really fun for me. And then with Discipline Priest on Battle for Azeroth, it became more of DPS and then shielding through DPS. It was still fun, but I found it like I just wanted to focus on healing rather than DPS through healing. And I couldn't really go Holy Priest because they really wanted Discipline more. Discipline was like the meta, I think, if I remember correctly. And then eventually I tried Shadow a few times. That was pretty holy crap spam buttons. I have not been reading this. Okay, let me hold on. There we go. Thanks to fear you're safe. I thought my revenge had been death of you, but you say it's a monster that's dead. Thank you, kind girl. Oh, I don't remember what I did, but here you go. Fall to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to all else. Who gives two hells? That's the Ishgard way. Who gives two hells? He was a scout and a good one, I'm told, but he died a fool's death, and fools deserve no justice. Oof. They found him and left his things where they lay, left him where he lay, his own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked us up and brought it to me, a good heart and a noble soul, to keep your promise and do a kind thing unbidden. You are the justice I sought, Avenger, and now I may live out my days in peace. Was this when I was searching the snowmans? I think it was. We were searching the snowmans for it, and there's a bunch of skeletons. A desynchronized group, someone's gonna get clipped. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I probably definitely have to still experience the end game myself. I have yet to get there. Adventurer, did you find what my heart seeks? There they are. How strange to see them dead after. Oh wait, no, the previous quest was won by the race, but the bird people. And then this one was the snowmelt. How strange to see him again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhap that there would be one missing. Oh, what's his name has it, I believe, and so the sorcery binds us together. Was he an unbeliever? His faith was not the conflagration that the Netherman said to the House of the Heart yet. You know, this actually reminds me, I was playing a game. I don't remember which one it was. But, like, reading the whole little quest dialogue there, the English was a lot more simple and straightforward. This one, they really, really play on a lot of words. I do not know and never shall. I sought to mislay all memory in him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. A lady of Ishgard does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our own fathers and husbands, and so I shall never forget him. Thank you for the monies. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. Welcome, welcome, by the way. Oh, and I missed some message. I made some. I tried to force the DPS check, so yeah. I need to change the pace for you. I mean, in the end, even in World of Warcraft, like, it's all about, like, kind of memory. You know a certain mechanic's gonna come off, so you do a certain thing, stuff like that. You know you need to be at this spot during this time, and yada yada yada. So eventually, like, you know, if you get it down, you can know when to basically have the heal, and know when to, you don't really need to heal, you can just let them recover and then just DPS more. That makes sense, and I don't mind that. And I think what I'm kind of also, like, kind of thinking back on the old raids, we didn't always know what we were doing. So we'd always wing it a lot of the times. Especially